Hey guys, happy Monday. So, week's been crazy since I did my last video. Friday we did a yard sale and literally we just made everything a dollar. We did said no haggle, price is a dollar. Like don't ask us to take less, price is a dollar. Still had people who were like, this $50 item is a dollar. Can you take 25 cents? No. Everything is a dollar. Like, I'm not doing this game. I'm not. I said, no, there's no haggling. Everything's a dollar. And everything was at least worth well more than a dollar. Like, nothing was worth like $2. Everything was worth more than a dollar. So, I had one lady who came and she bought like, there were two people that came that bought like all my kids' stuff. They just like piled it all up and they just took everything, which was good. We still had about 12 bags and maybe 6 or 7 boxes to donate today. They told me they were going to come Tuesday, and they showed up this morning. So I was like right in the middle of recording, and then ding dong, and I was like, what the heck? And so I had to stop my video that I started recording for you guys to go out and stand with them to show them which things they could take, because we thought they were coming tomorrow, so we didn't even finish going through everything we wanted to go through. So there's that craziness that we have to still go through stuff and find somewhere else to donate it or drive it to Mobile. And so that happened this morning. Friday night, we went to the Baldwin County Fair, which my daughter said was really great like a year or 2 years ago, I think she went. And this year was not so great. We played like 5 or 6 games. What we do is we went and we got like a thing of fair food, like we got different fair food things, and I just took like a little bit of it and the guys had the rest. So we just shared everything. That way I could still have some fair food, but I wouldn't have like a whole thing of like potato fries, like, or a whole thing of what else did we get? A stromboli. They cut that into 4 pieces. I took a quarter of it. It was only about that. It was about 6 inches, so it wasn't a huge stromboli. I took about a quarter of it, and then the guys split the rest of it. They got the deep fried Oreos. I had one of those. They had the rest of them. Um, they got a big. It was so big of the potato ribbon fries. And then what they did was they put cheese on their half, and I didn't have any cheese on my half, so I just ate them like they were, which was still not super healthy. Healthy, I don't say half, but like we divided up into thirds, kind of. Um, and then I just had like maybe a handful of those, and I was full. Um, and it was really fun. We had a great time. We won a couple things, and I'll show you a little bit of video from our outing on Friday night. Friday night when we were walking around, we went to go watch the rodeo for a little bit, and they had one of those machines like takes the corn off the cob. There's a name for it. I don't remember what it is. But anyhow, it's like an old fashioned thing. So it wasn't on when we went by, but they had been using it during the day. And I know this because my throat got really scratchy and inflamed right after we went through there. I'm still trying to get over it. Either that or I caught something at the fair, like a cold or something. Either one could be true. By the time we left, my throat hurt. I took off my Saturday morning class. I had like no voice to speak of. Um, so then Saturday night I picked up extra class. So I did 2 classes. By the time I finished that, I still had no voice. I got up Sunday morning and I had 2 classes, and I literally cried in between classes because my throat hurt so bad. And I just really didn't want to miss my classes because that's my income and that's how I support our household. So, as far as like my input of the household money, and I don't like to miss classes, so I try to push through it, and that's to my own detriment in a lot of ways. And I'm sure you can hear my voice is still really grumbly today. This morning I had 3 classes, and I got those done, and then I just rested my voice all morning. And now I'm making this video to just kind of like make sure I make a video for you guys. Because it's not as bad as it was. It doesn't really hurt like it did, but it's still super grumbly and growly and that kind of thing sounding. Um, Sunday, we just kind of like started going through some areas, cleaning up some spaces. My workout area is now like officially cleared out of all the excess stuff, pretty much. So that's great. Saturday, we also ran to Hobby Lobby, not on purpose. I was really craving ice cream, and I didn't want to buy like a whole thing of ice cream, and I kind of wanted sprinkles. Like that was kind of what my goal was. And someone reminded me there's a frozen yogurt place in Daphne. Now, I know any kind of ice cream is not super healthy, but I rarely get cravings. And generally, if I do, I find a way to have something small of what I'm craving because generally it's telling my body there's something that it needs. Not that I know what it is. I just figure I'll just have a little bit of something. Or sometimes maybe it's just I just want that. I mean, I don't know. But in the past, like certain savory items I've wanted, I've been able to figure out based on like I'll tell my doctor, oh, I was kind of craving this, and when she does my lab work, she's like, oh, that's because you're low on this. So a lot of times it has had to do with it, but I don't think ice cream is necessarily one of those. But it might be. Maybe I'm low in calcium. I don't know. So I went down and got some frozen yogurt. I got like the smallest cup they had, and I filled it about a quarter. And I just put like some plainish kind of yogurt in there, and I put like 2 teaspoons of sprinkles on there, and then my husband got a big one. He just filled it up. So like the whole thing came to $9, but most of it was his. Uh, so, which is fine. Like it's 55 cents an ounce. I think mine was like $1.60. I think I got like 3 ounces of ice cream and topping, so that's not that bad. And that's for anyone trying to figure out. It's about a third of a third. Yeah, it's a little bit more, I think, than a third of a cup. So it's not a whole lot of ice cream, but it was enough to satisfy that I want ice cream and sprinkles that I wanted. Um, and then we went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some fall decorations, stuff that was on sale 40% off. I got like a couple of pumpkins and something else that I can't think of right now. It's like gone. Oh, like some table like filler stuff for like a bowl or basket or something. And like one is like corn and there was something else. But yeah, and then I got a flower thing to put. I have like this little old fashioned looking milk jug. It's just a white ceramic milk jug for decoration. And I am going to start changing that out every season with a different flower on the top. Just as something to do, to kind of change things up. So I got a cute little spray to put in there for fall. And then at Christmas time, I'll get something Christmassy to put in there. And that's pretty much what we did this weekend. I was sick, and I went and got ice cream, frozen yogurt, and went to Hobby Lobby. Because even though my throat hurt, I wasn't like running a fever. It was none of that stuff, which is why I really feel like it was like some sort of allergy, which is fine. It's whatever. Um, and then today I had the guys, I worked for 3 classes, took my son to work for 8. He'll be off at 4. And the guys showed up to pick up the donation stuff. And then I went and picked up my husband from work. So, that's been my today so far. I do need to go in and work on the out in the gym a little bit in a while. Um, and I'm gonna film that. I tried to film it the other day, but honestly, I got so mad at the video. It's one of those things I'm struggling with. Like, it's not a secret that I'm fat, you know? Like, it's not a secret that I'm overweight and that I'm losing weight. And I can't imagine what the video would have looked like 100 pounds ago. But when I videotape myself, especially on the recumbent bike, and I can see my gut and everything, I don't want to put it out there. But it's part of my journey and I really need to. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and do it. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of been my hesitation. I'm gonna reshoot the video. I'm gonna do that because I promised that I would do a video on my workout so you guys can see what I do. I'll probably do the video tomorrow though because um that way my husband will be at work. I think I have one class to teach tomorrow, so I can really just kind of videotape it and then put it together, speed it up, so you guys aren't sitting there watching me on the bike for 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever I decide to do tomorrow. And then go from there. So I will do a video tomorrow and I may not video the whole thing. I may just do some of it, or you may probably when you see it, it'll only be part of it. So what you're seeing is not my whole workout, just like a synopsis of it, because I don't want to do like 10 minutes of video just cuts of me working out. Like that's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, so that is everything, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.